Hello everyone. The recent idea put forth by Tony Abbott. To me, it's just made it pretty much official that he is a moron. Yeah. I mean, I've said it in the past. But this has basically made it official that he is a moron. His idea was just as brilliant as his other idea about a year ago, which is kind of linked, actually, what I should say. I did a video on that Constitution, Tony Abbott versus the Australian Constitution. I'll leave it in the description. But the whole idea is people under the age of 30 who are unemployed, looking for work, going to college, going to university, are not going to get funding from the government. They're not going to get the Dole and all that kind of stuff. But people who are actively looking for work, it can take months, if not years, to find work. That's in some rare cases. People going to college and university to get a degree, to get into a career that they want, can take up to 4 to 5 years. So this whole concept and idea, why Tony Abbott wanted to bring this in, of course this is all hypothetical if he actually becomes Prime Minister, but this whole idea is he wants to entice people who are unemployed to go to find work in WA and Queensland, the mining areas, but those type of people were probably not skilled in those areas and probably will not be able to ever become skilled in those areas for whatever reason. It just, that type of work just doesn't suit them, or they just can't do it. So you want to dictate what people do. You want to dictate where they work. You want to dictate what skills they should dictate what skills they should have. Sometimes I wonder why the Liberal Party has a moron, a George Bush of Australia, as their leader. And how is this linked to the Constitution video I did earlier? Well, basically what I talked about in that video is I talked about the whole concept and ideas that he wanted to have tax brackets in certain areas, and Queensland and Western Australia, the mining areas, were the ones that were going to be paying less tax. And basically what I said in that video was that it's unconstitutional because technically seeing it is favouring one state over the other. So he just keeps on making stupid decisions like this. Seriously, what about people that are going to university, that are going to college, getting an education to a career that they want? You just got to fuck them over, I guess. What about people actively looking for work? You're on the same boat. I swear, this must be the mentality of either Tony Abbott or the Liberal Party. People who are on the dole or unemployed are lazy bastards that don't want to work, and they're dole bludgers. That seems to be the mentality here, and this is going to entice them. No, that's probably not going to work the way you want, because instead of them doing that, they're probably going to, steal. There's going to be more violence and probably more crime because of this. They're not going to want to do those type of things, so they're just going to steal and make their money however they can. So you're just going to add more of a crime in certain areas. That was smart. Thank you, Tony Abbott. And this is all to fix unemployment in Tasmania. Well, I saw one post that he put on Facebook that this is supposed to fix the unemployment in Tasmania, or his first step. The only way this is supposed to fix the unemployment in Tasmania is, I guess, instead of a certain percentage, that percentage will be lowered, because there will be some people that will actually do what he wanted. But then also another rate, a statistic will change. The crime rate will change. Instead of where it's at, it's going to go up. Thank you. That's just a brilliant idea. I don't think the Liberal Party realises that there are actually people actively looking for work. There are people busting their ass to try and find work. But you're basically giving them the middle finger because of the, as you say, Dole bludgers. Stop generalising everyone into a group like this. The workers and the people on the dole. The workers and the unemployed. The employed and the unemployed. Stop it. Really, just stop putting people under this generalised group that, okay, they must be like this because of that. It's like... ignorant. That's the word. It's fucking ignorant. I mean, really, it's almost like we're adopting an American idea for the unemployed. Like this is an Americanization of Australia. No, I'm not going into it. That's for another video. But as for right now, yes, Tony Abbott is a moron. You know what? A better insult would be Tony Abbott is the George Bush of Australia. Kuipers out.